What about Europe? I think the thing I noticed with Europe is that, you've still got, pardon me, you've still got like a band like Scorpions, who their last great song was Winds of Change in 1992, that they used for the Barcelona Olympics, and they're still playing to 40,000 people at shows. The thing, well, it's not understanding, it's just not knowing why. European artists, the European public in general, right across Europe, just seem to be so much more accepting of anything that comes in. Any artist that's willing to bare their soul on a stage, people will go and see.
I think it has to do with the fact that, I was talking about this earlier with someone. I mean, they've been through a couple of world wars. They've been through a lot of... Europeans are much more accustomed to change happening very abruptly and in a very severe sort of a way. And whether that's the result of a war or some economic upheaval or even political change, a certain party taking over, and things just... Life all of a sudden becomes a lot more... fascistic, or socialist, or here in Australia, you seem to be a little bit more. Here's something that I just have to say I find kind of amusing. I could say that the U.S. is actually, for Europeans, the U.S. is kind of like Australia through a funhouse mirror, or vice versa, because you've got a lot of similarities here, and you've got a very big car culture. You have radio. You have a lot more of the similar products and things that are around, and they're just the commercial aspect of things. Europeans are a lot more sort of they're nationalistic in a more ethnic. Or they're more ethnocentric, and they have their pride in their language, their culture, trying to hold on to their sense of identity, and yet interact with all these other countries around them that are doing the same thing. And I think that maybe that's what makes them a bit more open. They have to deal with it. Yeah. So, long-winded explanation, but yeah. What were we saying?
Oh no. You enjoying that scotch? We need to get some more.
Well,
we need to get some more.
It's all right. It's okay. I don't need to drink much more. I got a meeting a little later on, and it's not an AA meeting. Not yet. Not yet.
It will be when you're finished here, mate. Don't worry about that. Well, look, mate. I tell you what. It's been a pleasure to have you here at Rock City HQ, and to come over and spend your time here, just to let us know what you're doing and what's happening. What does the future hold for Mark Steiner?
What does the future hold? What am I doing tomorrow?
That's a good start.
Well, the future holds I'm going to Tasmania tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be back in Melbourne for the last gig, which will be a lot of fun at the Northcote. And then I fly back to Norway to release Broken to both European and American audience. And I mean, it's... Again, it's what's been thrilling here is just I have found people very accepting and very interested in what I'm doing, and Americans, we'll see. I mean, it's funny. You can play New York City, and I'll get the same people that were coming 15, 20 years ago in my old band. But it kind of stops there, and it's very hard to get things beyond there. Melbourne, I keep meeting people all the time, and so even if it's not, I don't expect to be playing arenas here. As a matter of fact, I kind of hope not to. I don't really. I'm not looking for that kind of. I'm not looking for fame, but it's just great to get respect for what I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what we're all about here on Rock City Networks. Any artist that wants to come and chat, we chat to.
Well, that's power to you for doing what you do.
Well, thanks, man.
Because people like me and a lot of the other people that I work with, I don't think that it's really gratifying to know that there are people out there and programs, whether it's radio or internet, or that are independent and sort of thinking in the same way and trying to help spread the disease that we're implementing.
Call it a disease, I guess.
Well, the authorities probably would call it a disease. They don't want to hear about darkness and, you know.
But look, is he dark? He's not dark. It's a good
thing I don't.
He's funny. He's funny.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's funny.
I'm just broken.
All right, look, Mark. Speaking of that, if you want to check out Mark's stuff, you can go to allthews.staggerhome.com. That's double G. We'll put it up on the screen for you. Also, myspace.com/staggerhome.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
And also, you can pick up Broken. Here's the vinyl, right there. And you also have the you've got the double CD, which is Broken Fallen Birds Special Edition, out through Z-Man Records. Mark, thank you very much for joining us here at Rock City HQ.
So much.
Really appreciate you dropping around.
Thanks for the scotch.
And not a problem, mate. You can get. we're going to be in Europe for the summer festival season next year in 2010.
Oh boy.
So you got me a scotch when I get over there.
Scotch or some aquavit or something.
Oslo, Rock City, here we come. Mark Steiner, Rock City Networks. We'll talk to you soon.